One of the most common questions that we get asked is, why is my ex ignoring me? Why is my ex acting so different after the breakup? And it's even more shocking to you because you're convinced that you knew who this person was, that you connected with them in such an intimate way, and they were so perhaps kind and loving and understanding and forgiving and patient. And all of a sudden, you feel like you're dealing with a completely different human being. And in some cases, this person is even completely ignoring you. And you don't understand why. You perhaps feel like you don't deserve it. And it's really, really triggering. And you're unsure what to do. And so it felt important to provide you with some background so that you can understand the dynamics at play and adjust accordingly. In most cases that I see in private coaching sessions, exes ignore you because you have pushed them way, way, way further than they were comfortable going. Oftentimes, an ex will express the fact that they need time and space, but you simply won't take no for an answer. And so they're trying to set boundaries, and you're not letting them enforce those boundaries. And so it gets to the point where they feel like they have no other alternative than to ignore you. And if you continue, this will lead to you being blocked everywhere, or even worse. And so in many cases, it is a direct result of you begging, pleading, trying to rehash the breakup, trying to convey to them that you have changed or that you understand what led to the breakup and that you're willing to and able to offer something new before having given them a chance to really see what life without you is like. A lot of times also, you get ignored because your ex doesn't trust you anymore. They don't trust that an interaction with you is going to lead to anything positive or constructive. They perhaps see it as you trying to manipulate them. And so they feel compelled to ignore you in order to protect themselves. I have seen also many cases where an ex ignores you because they don't trust themselves, right? They feel that if they are going to engage with you again, that you're going to rope them back into a dynamic that they don't feel is healthy for them, that they're not willing to engage in at this time. Also, patterns of behavior that I've seen are exes that are ignoring you because they all of a sudden have become oblivious to your needs. And those are a little bit more dangerous and challenging when an ex becomes very, very selfish, self-absorbed, and become really disconnected from the qualities of empathy that they may have displayed before. And in cases like that, it is important for you to really take a step back to really, think about if this is the right person for you or what you need to do to help them to realize that their actions and behaviors are uncalled for, and also that they're hurting themselves in the process. Either way, when an ex is ignoring you, it is often a good idea to take a step back and to stop reaching out and trying to force your way back in. Perhaps you need to be thinking more in terms of quality than quantity of outreach. And the format by which you reach out may also be very important. But ultimately, you need to focus on what you can control and to continue to develop yourself so that you have something new to offer and so that you can earn their trust again, so that they can see you in a new light, so that they can see that it is in their advantage to engage with you and to be with you. But remember, that it's not just about you convincing this person that you're worthy of their love. It's also about making sure that you give them a chance to earn your love and to earn and for you really to get them to trust you, but for you to also start to trust them. Because sometimes the behavior that I see from exes after a breakup is not one that is conducive for immediate healthy love. And even though you may be quick to take all the blame, the reality is that they also have a lot that they need to work on. And so let's give them an opportunity to work on those things too. But you need to have faith in what you bring to the table. And that they cannot do for you. You really have to take ownership of that process for yourself and for your future relationship. Just because your ex is ignoring you right now does not mean that you've lost them forever, and it does not mean that they will ignore you forever. I know that it is extremely triggering, especially when it is coupled with you seeing that they're happy or putting themselves out there or maybe even dating someone else. But you need to be patient, not be a prisoner of the moment, and to not let yourself be so triggered that you end up making a bad situation even worse. There are many videos that we've done on how to reconnect with an ex in an organic way. And I really encourage you to check those out so that you don't sabotage this process just because your ex may be ignoring you. We also have private content, private videos that will provide you with additional insights as to what your ex is thinking and why. And I invite you to check those out. And those private videos can be found through the description box of our YouTube videos. You will find a link to access this private content. Either way, it is important for you to make sure that you're clear in that your ex is actually ignoring you, not that you are being impatient or pushy. So now that you've watched this video, please let us know in the comment section, why do you think your ex is ignoring you? There needs to be a level of understanding so that you can adjust your actions and perhaps be in a more healthy type of dynamic. We need to understand, to learn to adjust, and to then offer something new. But it starts with understanding. Why is your ex ignoring you? You should now, with this background, be able to pinpoint some of the reasons why this is happening. And from there, we can start to formulate a plan to move forward the right way. So I'm eager to hear from you. Please share with everyone here, and we can all support you to think about potential next steps based on your reality. Thank you for fighting the good fight. Thank you for your support and for your trust. And I cannot wait to hear all about your experiences and about next steps. Take good care.